Yo, what's going on everybody? Hope everybody is doing well. Today we're going to be talking about the new game mode that Warframe dropped, which is called Deep Archimedea. In order to even access these missions, you do have to have the Whispers in the Walls quest done, and you do have to be rank 5 with the Kavia Syndicate. But once that's done, you can actually talk to Necroloid in the Sanctum, and he will give you access to these missions. Deep Archimedea will have you doing 3 missions that must be completed in a row, making players unable to change their loadout in between. To begin these missions, you need to pay up with 2 Search Pulses. Search Pulses are given every week and they reset on Monday. As you can see, Lloyd has different loadouts on the screen with a bunch of different Warframes and weapons. These are actually the loadout parameters that give you more research points, and the more you match these parameters by having on the correct Warframe and correct weapons, the more research points you get, which means you get access to higher value reward pools. There are also personal modifiers that you can enable for yourself and not the rest of your team. Each modifier grants 1 extra research point, so if you're looking to get the maximum amount of research points, you will need all 4 of these modifiers enabled. These missions also have deviation modifiers that make the mission overall more difficult, as well as risk variables that increase the strength of enemies. And when it comes to the enemies in these missions, you need to keep in mind that all enemies have their health and shields increased by 100%, and every member on your team will give the enemies an extra 50% health and shields. In this game mode, you can't actually self-revive, and if you have the Onairu ability Last Gasp, the drain on that ability begins 2 seconds earlier for each use. All the gear item consumables will have a 3-minute cooldown. Now with all that out the way, let's go ahead and talk about the rewards. The rewards you can even get from this mission in the first place are quite literally the same as the Nitro Cells. You can get Archon Shards, Normal, and Tau Forge. You can get a Legendary Arcane Enhancement, Melee Crescendo, or Melee Duplicate, or you can get a Melee Arcane Adapter. Each reward can only be earned once per week, and the research points that you have per mission do not stack across attempts, which means the rewards are earned based off every single attempt, and depending on how many points you end the mission with, will actually determine the reward pool as well as various other items that you receive. 5 and 10 points get you access to the Silver reward pool. All of these reward pools are honestly pretty similar, they just have different rates, but as you can see right here, for the Silver rewards, you have a 17.5% chance to get a regular Archon Shard, a 15% chance to get a Melee Arcane Adapter, 10% chance to get one of the legendary Melee Arcanes, and then a 4.17% to get a Tau Forged. Also keep in mind, once you get 15 points, you get 3 times Entrati Lanthorn guaranteed. Once you get to 20 points, you get access to the Gold reward pool, 15% chance for the legendary Arcanes, 13% chance for a regular Archon Shard, 8.5% chance for a Tau Forged Archon Shard, and a 5% chance for the Melee Arcane Adapter. Whenever you get 25 points for the first time with this game mode, you permanently unlock the Elite version of the game mode, which quite literally is the exact same thing, but instead of normal enemy levels being 250 through 275, the Elite enemy levels will be increased to 375 to 400, and they will also apply 2 risk variables instead of 1. Getting 28 points will give you 20 Vosper, and getting 37 points, which is the max by the way, gives you 50 Vosper. And whenever you get 31 points, you get access to the Gold reward pool, and getting 34 points gives you access to the Diamond reward pool. Since we've already gone over the Gold reward pools, let's go ahead and go over the Diamond reward pool. As you can see, you have a 25% chance of getting a legendary Melee Arcane and a 16% chance to get a Tau Forged Archon Shard. With a competent team and maybe a decent loadout, depending on if you're actually matching those parameters or not, you can fly through these mission types no problem. And despite the fact that these do have the same rewards as the Nitro Cells, these missions are still a really good way to get those type of rewards, especially if you don't have any good luck during your Nitro Cell runs. And yeah guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Let me know what you guys think of this new game mode down below. Before this video ends, real quick, just wanted to say thank you guys so much for all the support on the channel. And yeah guys, that's pretty much going to be it from me. With that being said, thanks for watching.